everyone. This is Deepika from SheVolve again with another exciting Mentor Moments episode. Today we have an interesting and energetic person with us, Sridevi Ramesh. So to talk about Sridevi, she's a leader with among like an experience of 24 years now in the industry. She started a career as everyone as a trainee, and she has ramped up her ladder into a seasoned portfolio and delivery manager. Also, she has taken it one step ahead, and now she is an entrepreneur. We are very happy to have you today in the Mentor Moments, Sridevi. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Deepika. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be back with this amazing group.
Great. So, as you already know, this Mentor Moments is going to be a short talk, and we will be posting like few personal as well as career-related questions to you. It's going to be short talk and fun, I guess. Okay, so let's start. Let's get started. I'm so excited to ask you more questions. Okay, so first question will be, being a person of this much experience and you're an entrepreneur now, you have a lot of things running around. So, what is a typical day for you?
Okay. So, my typical day is as always, right? Whether you're working for yourself or working for a company, it's always about balancing the family with the rest of the work, right, that you do. But now I've actually started focusing a little bit more on myself because running around all these years, I really have not been able to focus things on myself. So be it like my exercise routine, meditation routine, my prayer routine. So these three aspects now have found a place in my life every day. And I hope to, keep doing it at the stipulated time, like not like exercise in the night and, meditation in the morning kind of a thing. So that's how my, day starts. And I end with a couple of meditation routines in the evening. But then, it's balancing work and I have two entrepreneurial ventures. So it's now more about how I plan for my day for these two ventures and how I'm going to allocate the time between the two. And yes, once you get into work, it's always like, what is priority for that day and kind of doing it. So like our regular work also, this maybe doesn't have an end time because it's again your work, right? And sometimes the lazy Shri says, okay, can I move it to the next day? But typically, it's a day packed with my personal routine, then taking care of home and, doing the work for my ventures. So, yeah.
Interesting. And also one good point that you said is we should always have the self time. Most of us forget to do that, and at one point you'll get maybe fed up with what you do. Even if you love your work, if there is no personal time, I think that will add some frustration as well. We are glad that you have that now, and all the best for both of your ventures. I think you'll be doing great. We always look up to people like you, Sridevi. Right. So the next question. Like the one quality that makes you stand out in a crowd, what do you think that is?
Okay. Personally, I mean, I've never felt that I stand up, outside of the crowd on any feature because you look at it, they're like each person has some trait which is unique to them, right? And many times what happens is we don't realize that ourselves until, people around us keep telling us the same. And totally non-related stakeholders or people also when they keep telling you the same, right, then you maybe realize, okay, so many people are saying this, maybe this is what makes me stand apart from the crowd, right, like some trait. So in that sense, right, like what I always have felt is that maybe I have that side of empathy that I always try to tries a wrong word, but which I always, feel for others, right? So empathy is a quality that I have tried to inculcate over the period of time. And maybe like once a person has that empathy as a trait, right, then the rest of the thing always follows because you are like a better listener, right? You try to understand what the people say and you start practicing gratitude and you end up being a happy person, right? So maybe that quality of empathy is what I think would be my trait.
Nice. That's interesting as well as, the answer itself, nobody will pick that as a quality that I stand out. They always give some career or I'm good at this, I'm good at that. So I think the answer itself makes you stand out. The empathy, it's interesting, quite interesting, right? So everybody has big barriers when it comes to career or even life, right? What do you feel is the biggest barrier that you have faced in your career so far?
So, there again, pardon me because I keep getting a little into the spiritual aspects of it, right? So,
Mm,
one thing, right? Many of us always keep looking at the negative side, or hey, this is a barrier to me. This is where I'm struggling. So we actually don't realize how grateful we are for having things that many people don't have, right? So if you're cribbing about work-life balance, you always think like, hey, it's a nice problem to have because I have a job and I have a family to take care of, right? So, you should never, I would say, think of anything as barriers, right? And for
mm,
me, I personally never felt, I've had any barrier as such. But if you have to like give a different flavor to it, every point in career or in life, we might face certain challenges, right? One, it
yeah.
could be maybe difficult stakeholders, right? Maybe new project where, let's say, you don't know the domain, right?
Mm,
A new role where things are completely new to you and you don't have anyone to seek guidance from. So all of these tiny challenges, in our mind, we raise it as a barrier, right? So if we see that, hey, this is an issue at this point, we need to figure out what is the best way to get it solved, either through introspection or reaching out to somebody else. So in that way, these challenges you keep overcoming and just continuing to do what you need to do, and see what's life without challenge, right? Because if it's always status quo, we will never be stimulated. So, to answer your question, I have never perceived anything as a barrier to stop, because when the bulldozer runs, it has to like
yeah.
break every barrier and go over. So
Mm.
challenges is what we think we perceive as barriers, and take that as the big weight. So yeah, that's a long answer to the question.
No, I guess it's absolutely true, and I'm going to change the question, taking the barrier out and changing it to challenge as well. So, when you told me, or when you were explaining me what your understanding or take from it, I understand this one quote. I don't maybe sure if this is the right quote, but people always say when you have something big challenging, don't see it as a mountain. When you like put it away, it might even be a very little stone. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I came to my mind, and yes, I'm going to change the question. Right. Okay, so when we talk about the challenges, of course there will be lessons learned. So what is the best lesson learned so far?
Okay. So again, let me take the bigger picture, right? So
Yeah.
in life, everybody, right, whether you're starting your career as a developer or as an entrepreneur or any role, any person for that matter, has to always be open, right? Why? Open to learning, because everything in life teaches you a lesson, right? So you have to be a constant learner. Of course, it's not enough if you just have that learning and knowledge. You need to apply it. That's a different thing. But you need to learn from everything. So let's say,
Mm,
even if it's a junior in the team who's joined and he or she has something to say, if it's a valid point, yes, it's something that you really need to learn. So as a thumb rule, I would say that all of us have to be students for life, in terms of learning from every opportunity that we get. Even today, I always say that, hey, what is that one thing I have learned today, right? It might be like one silly small setting that I have learned to do in Zoom, or like one wow philosophical thought that I learned. So you need to keep learning every day. But the one thing which I have learned over the last few years, right, is always that you need to be in a place where you are very clear and have that clarity in your mind about why you are doing things, right?
yeah.
Anywhere in life, right? If it's your life goals, or if it's your money goals or personal goals, the biggest lesson I've learned is always have your reason very clear, right? If you have that clarity, then the rest of the things that we do, right, will always become mechanics, right?
Mm,
Somebody will be there to guide you, or if your like thought is so strong, the universe will conspire to make things happen for you, right? But the foremost important thing is that you need to be very clear in what you need to do, have that clarity, so that you just stay happy. So I think that is the biggest lesson that I think I have learned so far, other than the everyday tiny learnings.
Right. So with that lessons learned and a lot of learning throughout your experience and this much long way in the industry. So if I have to ask you this question, like if you have to start over from the scratch, okay, maybe it might be from your college or it might be the start of your career. So if you have to like start from the scratch with all the knowledge that you have as your backpack, let's say that God gives you this thing, and what would you do differently?
Okay, that's a very interesting question, right? So, see, every phase that you have gone through makes you the person that you are today, right? So maybe it's like Back to the Future movie where you go back in time and you try to change something, but you don't know how inadvertently that is going to affect what is going to happen in the future, right? So I kind of believe that with the experience that you gained, I mean, there's nothing that I really want to change in the way my life has gone through. But if there is again one key learning which I would like to take from what I have done so far, is that I probably would have been more confident of my abilities, right? Because we always have that nagging self doubt, right? And if I look back, maybe that has been something that uh, inwardly I have felt, right? Though everything to external people might sound look good, but I would say, like, being more confident in my own abilities and trusting myself more is probably that one thing I would have changed, so that it kind of helped me everywhere throughout, right? I shouldn't be seeing myself as somebody on the back foot, right? So being more confident of my abilities is one lesson which I think I would like to redo my life.
Great, nice. So you want to like pack all the self learning things about yourself, all the perseverances, just in a snap of finger, and you're great to start again because you know you already, and you can
Exactly.
like
It's
give
like
your full potential.
a
Nice.
more confidently right from the beginning, So,
Exactly. Okay. So I know that you were part of the previous speed mentoring session by She Evolved community, and I hope you were also part of other mentoring programs and all that. So, what is your view about mentorship? And if you had, of course, you might have had mentors, like right. So, if there is any one personal advice that you got and you still hold on to, please share it with us. Yeah.
sure, sure. So, I will again go back to the previous question, right? So maybe that one thing that maybe I would have done differently is the confidence aspect. The second thing I would have done differently is actually like actively seeking mentors. Okay, so that brings me back to this question, right? So I don't know, like I have never had that opportunity to actively go and seek mentors in the early part of my career. So maybe the later part of my career is when I have actively gone seeking mentors, right?
Mm,
So, a mentor is not just one person, it could be several people who you pick up some small aspects of what you want to change. Like if you want to talk to a leader, you need to understand from that leader what makes him or her a great leader, right? If somebody is an
yeah.
excellent people person or somebody is like excellent in business acumen, so you can gain mentorship from everybody. So maybe that's one thing I would have changed. But it goes back to say that having a mentor or mentors is something very important, because you need to constantly have somebody to soundboard things with, right? So it can
Yeah.
also be just to either vent out, or somebody who's just there to listen and guide from their experience, right? And you many of the things the mentor might say 100% may not apply to you, but there may be like one or two things that will click you, and it can help change things drastically for you. And this aspect about the confidence that I was talking about in the previous answer, right? So that also one of the senior leaders in my earlier organization, when I was just having that conversation, he brought it up. He said, "Hey Shri, you know do I see you as someone who's not confident of your capabilities?" And that's when it actually dawned on me, right? Maybe,
Mm,
right? So
yeah.
you need that mentor at any point in time. And for most people it's difficult to go seek mentors, but when we are having like a beautiful community like She Evolve, where mentorship is handed out to you on a platter, I think people should just grab the opportunity and, seek not but one, but several mentors, because having a mentor is very, very important in life, not just for career, but in every aspect of life that you want to go to, right? It need not be like an experienced person, who's professionally going to help you. It can be as simple as, like your mom or
Yeah.
anybody else in your own family who you can seek that mentorship with. But given that we are talking more from the professional sense, it is very important for people to have mentors. And I feel very strongly about that. So I think girls,
Yeah.
guys, go for it. So,
Great, great, Sridevi. So I think I'm done with all the questions, and it was as usual energetic session with you. You always smile and give away that energy, and I hope that, as you all know, maybe from the previous episodes, we are going to soon launch the second part of the speed mentoring session, and we are from Shiva very happy to tell you all that this energetic person is also a part of the mentor group in Shiva community, and whoever is going to leverage the opportunity, I think you'll definitely have a great time with her. And thank you so much, Sridevi, for the time. And yeah,
thank you so
great.
much, Deepika, and the entire SheVolve team for this fantastic initiative and for giving, like, opportunity to many people like me, right? For also, because mentorship is a two-way process. So
Yeah,
I also learn a lot when I, mentor my mentees. So thank you so much for the opportunity again.
it's our pleasure. Thank you so much, Sridevi.
Thank you. Stay happy, stay blessed. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.